Hello once again and welcome back to our English class. I hope you're going to enjoy what you see today. And I'm Akshay Singh.
And I'm Gabriela Tsilakidis. Hello kids.
And Gabriela, tell us, what are we going to do today?
Okay, let me see, Akshay. Okay, today we are going to talk about future tense simple, will and shall for the 6th graders and
for the 8th graders, past simple and past continuous.
Very good.
So let's start.
Let's start. Okay, so there are some pictures here. Let's look at the pictures. What can you see in the first picture, Akshay?
This looks like a spacecraft to me. Obviously, it's the future.
It looks like a car.
A flying car.
A flying car. Okay, so if we think of the future, we can talk about flying cars. Let's look at the second picture. What can you see in the second picture?
That looks like something I would love to have.
Me too.
Robo. Yeah, a robo helping with the housework.
A robot, okay. And I was lying on the bed, on the couch, and the robot will do
all the work.
All the work for me. So maybe we will have robots doing the housework in the future. Okay?
That would be good.
That will be good. Now that we've talked about these two pictures, we can move on to our video. So what will life look like by 2050? Okay, let's see.
Flying cars?
Flying cars, yes.
Looks good.
They look like helicopters.
Almost.
Something like that. Almost. And there are massive buildings.
Very tall
Very
buildings.
tall. The infrastructure is
very impressive.
Very impressive.
Very impressive. I'd like a car like that.
Me too. But maybe by 2050, I will buy it.
So, Gabriela, it looks like transportation will really change.
A lot. Airbuses.
Very interesting.
Look at the buildings.
I really like that.
So she's all by herself in the Airbus.
I guess no pollution also, hopefully.
There are also families in this kind of Airbuses. I think science, technology will improve a lot.
In fact, they say that in the last 100 years we have progressed as much as we had in the 1,000 years before that.
That's right.
Driving mode.
Yes, driving home, and if you want to order something to eat for your kids in the back,
Really?
you can do it.
I wonder if McDonald's will still be there.
Okay, that's a baseball match in 2050. They won't use any people, just robots.
Oh, robots everywhere, even in the house.
Robots everywhere. Okay, so you can vanish.
Good. Lives will completely change.
I don't think I would like to live in
A building like
such
that?
yes, a building like that. Okay, and the last one was a picture with a dog-shaped robot. So we won't have any pets? What do you think?
That doesn't sound very interesting.
No, it doesn't sound very interesting. You're right. Okay, so this is our vision about future.
The future.
Okay, so life will look like this, but we are not sure. We are just dreaming about the future. So let's remember what we have just watched in the previous video about what life will be like by 2050. Okay, so let's see.
By 2050, people will drive cars, flying cars.
Good.
There will also be massive buildings.
Like you saw in the video, there will be touch screens everywhere. Touch, you can touch everything, okay? Any screen to do your job, okay?
And robots will do the same jobs as humans.
Okay. You saw in the video that a dog-shaped robot was coming towards a woman, okay? So maybe, we do not know, by 2050, dog-shaped robots will replace real dogs or real pets. Let's move on.
Earth population will grow to 9 billion people. That's a lot.
So now, how many do we have now? I think 7.3?
Approximately.
7 approximately, yes. Okay, cars will run on automatic mode, so you can do a job behind the wheel, and cars will run, okay, and?
There will be no pollution.
Okay, with this one, with the last one, I totally agree.
Totally agree.
Totally agree. Good. So
In the
let's
future.
see now. In the future. So there is a video from a very funny movie I watched many years ago, and it is called Bicentennial Man. Let's have a look.
Everybody downstairs. Come on, you guys, I got a surprise for you.
What is it, Daddy?
Wait.
I think that must be a robot.
Yes, there is a robot inside the box.
By the year 2005,
Are you one's family? I guess so.
every home will have an NDR 114.
He does the housework.
All the housework. It's really good.
It's really good, yes.
He was designed to serve humans.
Would you please open the window?
One is glad to be of use.
Now jump.
And he does everything humans tell him to do.
Tell him to do, like jump out of the window also.
Like jump over the window,
Something
yes.
different about Andrew.
Two cannibals were eating a clown. One turns to the other and says, "Does this taste funny to you? How do you make a hang?"
But he's got a funny side, a sensitive one, this robot.
That's interesting. A robot with feelings.
Yes, a robot with feelings.
Incredible.
Friendship. Good night, sweetheart.
Good night, Andrew.
It is a household appliance, and yet you act like it is a man.
You're unique. I feel a responsibility to help you become whatever you're able to be.
This Christmas, witness one robot's extraordinary 200 years.
Really
Okay.
nice.
So this is the last picture of the movie. Maybe you enjoyed it. Okay, let's see. By 2050, now we are going to talk about robots.
In the future, robots will cook for us. Robots will entertain us. Robots will lift heavy items.
Heavy items, yes. Robots will take care of our children, if we have. Okay. Robots will protect us. Okay, protect. And that's all. Robots will protect us. Okay?
In the future.
In the future.
Great.
Okay, now that we have seen all these videos and parts of the movie, I think we can move on.
And let's talk about how the future tense simple
Simple, of
is
course.
formed.
Yes. How a simple future is formed. Let's see. So let's take a subject. Teacher Akshay will travel to Paris
Hopefully.
one day. Okay? I will go to Disneyland one day with my kids. And the other way, the second way of expressing future, be plus going to plus verb. For example, Teacher Akshay.
I am going to Bucharest tomorrow.
Very good. They are going to tell them the truth next week. Okay, so this is the future. I'm here in the present. Teacher Akshay is in the past. Okay? And here we've got 2050, the year we were talking about, in the future. Okay, let's move on. Let's have a look at the forms of future tense simple, children, shall we? Okay, so, as we said before, subject plus will or shall plus verb bare form. I will go to Thailand. Okay, in the negative, subject plus will not, the long form, and won't, the short form, plus verb, base form. I will not go to Thailand, or I won't go to Thailand, or to Paris, okay? And the last form for the interrogative one, will you go to Thailand? Te vei duce tu one day, la un moment dat, într-o zi, în Thailanda. So we are not sure. When we use will, we are not sure if we are going to do that journey or not.
In the future.
In the future, of course. Okay,
And
Teacher Akshay, tell us about
Let's have
the
a look
forms.
at this. The three forms, positive, negative, and the interrogative, or the question. We have taken a simple verb, I will come, in the future, I will come. Negative changes to I will not come, or it can also change to the short form, I won't come. And the interrogative is, will I come?
Okay, Teacher Akshay, will you come for a cup of coffee?
Of course, I will come.
Okay, very nice. Good. Let's move on, children. Now, let's talk about the uses of future tense simple, because so far we have talked about the forms, okay? So when do we use will, Akshay?
The future tense simple will is used when we make predictions. We also use it for warnings, or for offers or decisions, for promises and opinions, or even while we are making threats, requests, or suggesting something.
Of course, and shall is used in suggestions, offers, and questions. Predictions, when we talk about predictions, we talk about what is going to happen in the future, okay?
Like the weather forecast, tomorrow it will be cloudy.
Very good. Predictions, predicții, previziuni, warnings, avertismente, offers, oferte, când oferi ceva sau te oferi să faci ceva, on the spot decisions, decizii pe care le iei în momentul respectiv, promises, promisiuni, opinions, puncte de vedere, threats, amenințări, requests, cereri, da, solicitări și suggestions, sugestii, când doresc să sugerezi ceva. And shall the same. Okay? Suggestions, offers, and questions. Okay.
Let's have a look how they are used.
Our examples.
Predictions.
Examples with will. Predictions. As you can see in the photo, there is a man who is trying to, or he's calling his honey, maybe, okay, his wife, his girlfriend, and I think that in the future, technology will develop new devices for communication, okay?
Prediction.
Very good. Okay, Teacher Akshay, tell us about warnings.
Here
What can you see?
You can see some signs, warning signs. So when I read them out, I can say, don't swim here, the water is deep and you will get drowned.
Very good.
Similarly, slippery rocks, you will fall on the rocks and get hurt, warning again.
Very good.
And another warning for strong current. You
Very
will
good.
be carried away by the strong current.
Vei fi luat de curent, da? Pentru că este foarte puternic. Slippery rocks, pietre, da? Stânci alunecoase, ok? And you will get drowned, te vei înneca, ok? So you need to pay attention to this kind of panels of labels,
Can I
okay?
point out something?
Of course.
Gabriela?
Yes.
Try to remember these words, deep and shallow. It's deep water, shallow water. Great.
Very good.
We can move on, Gabriela.
Of course. Another example of will for frets. Good. As you can see in the picture, there is a policeman there, a thief, and maybe the man who is working for that company. And the policeman says to the thief, freeze, or I'll shoot you, okay? So will is used for frets too. Okay, tell us, teacher Akshay, about on-the-spot decisions.
Decisions. As you can see, sitting at a restaurant, the waiter is asking him, "What would you like to eat, sir?" And he's made his decision. I think I will have a steak.
Good. What is a steak? A salad or salata? No. Carne.
Carne.
Okay, very good. It's meat. So, friptura. Steak means friptura. Okay? So I think I'll have a steak. So this is his decision for that moment. Very good, teacher Akshay. Nota 10. Very good.
Mulțumesc.
Let's talk about requests now. Okay, if you want to tell someone to do something for you, okay, you'll tell him or her, will you close the window, please? But in familiar conversation, because will is for people who are very familiar. Otherwise, we would use would or could you. Could you, okay? So will you close the window, please? Or can you close the window for me? Very good. Okay, teacher Akshay. Let's go to
Examples with
shall.
In this we have to be a bit careful. For offers, shall I help you with your homework? Father is asking his son. Do you want me to help you with your homework? And of course, yes, Dad, thanks a lot.
Okay, so when you're offering your help to someone, you can use shall. Shall I help you? Okay? And you'll see that shall is also used in suggestions. As you can see in the picture, I think this is Teen Titans. My kids usually watch this movie on the Nickelodeon, I think. So we can say, shall we go to the cinema tonight? Să mergem. So shall, we cannot translate this word, shall, but it is used in the interrogative form, okay, for suggestions. Shall we go to the cinema tonight? Să mergem diseară la cinema? Yes? Sounds great. Sună super, perfect. Okay, let's move on, teacher Akshay, to
The future simple plus verbs, adjectives, expressions. The future simple can also be used with the verbs hope, think, believe, expect, and with the expressions I'm sure, I'm afraid, and with the adverbs probably, perhaps, and some examples. I hope he will pass the exam. I'm afraid I won't come to your party. I will not come to your party.
Okay, what do you think, teacher Akshay? Will you come to my party next week?
I will try my best to come.
Thanks a lot. Okay, good. Let's move on to our time expressions. So whenever we want to use the future tense simple, we need to pay attention to these time expressions. Time expressions means, înseamnă, ce înseamnă time expressions? Adverbe, da? Adverbe de timp, care se referă la timp. Tomorrow, mâine. The day after tomorrow. Poimine. Next week, next month, next year. săptămâna viitoare, luna viitoare, anul viitor. Tonight, I think you are very familiar with this one. Diseară, soon, în curând, in a week, in a month, in a year. Okay, and we've got
everything in the future. Tonight also I can be saying that tonight I will go to see my friend. We have some examples.
Okay, so let's take 2 or 3 examples from here. Perhaps I'll see her tomorrow. Probabil o voi vedea, o voi întâlni mâine pe ea, but I'm not sure. Okay, I'm sure we'll sit the exam the day after tomorrow. Sunt sigur că vom da examenul poimâine. Okay, teacher Akshay, what do you say about the other? Yes?
I will call you next week again, future, next week.
Okay.
And I hope we will see you soon in the future. Don't worry, he will be back in a week.
Okay, nu-ți face griji, se va întoarce peste o săptămână. Very good. Okay, let's move on. So, now we've reached the ways of expressing future. So,
There is one more way of expressing the future, as we had mentioned before,
yes?
with going to. I am going to, we are going to. So let's have a look at that.
Very
Gabriela?
good. Very good. So be going to means. Ce înseamnă be going to? Urmează să. Intenționează să, intenționăm să facem ceva. So, be going to is used in plans and intentions for the near future. Când planificăm sau avem intenții pentru viitorul apropiat. So, in our example, I'm going to play football this afternoon. So, I've made my mind and I want to do it. So, I'm going to play definitely. I'm going to play football this afternoon. Okay, and the other one, the other use, be going to, when we've got evidence that something is going to happen in the future. For example, you are looking at the skies and you can see, I think it's going to rain because there are dark clouds in the sky. Okay, let's move on, teacher Akshay. Tell us about the present continuous.
The present continuous. This is also another way of expressing the future. The present continuous follows this pattern. For actions we have already arranged to do in the future,
Very good.
such as I am meeting Elena at 2 o'clock. So it has been arranged and I will be doing it at 2 o'clock. I am meeting Elena at 2 o'clock.
Very good.
Also, the present continuous can be used with verbs of movement, such as come, go, fly, travel,
And
leave. So we have
I'm leaving for Greece tomorrow because I have already arranged it. So I have already bought my tickets. So I'm definitely going or leaving for Greece tomorrow. The second one, I'm flying to Paris next week. I have bought the tickets, so I've made my mind. And the last one, I'm leaving tomorrow morning because I have decided it. Okay, very good, teacher Akshay. Let's move on. Okay, now let's do a roundup, okay?
great.
Good. So we've got the ways of expressing future with be going to, and we've got the forms, okay, here, the free forms, and present continuous with its free forms here, affirmative, negative, and interrogative. Okay, let's take, for example, the affirmative form.
The affirmative, subject plus am or is or are plus going to plus the verb.
Plus the verb. So I'm going to
Sing the song.
sing a song. Yes, I'm going to sing a song.
So how do we turn it negative? How do we make it negative?
I'm not going to sing a song.
Exactly.
Good.
Subject, am, is or are, plus not, plus going to, plus the verb.
Very good. And in the interrogative, am I going to sing a song? No, I am not. Okay? Good. Present continuous now. Let's see.
Similarly, present continuous, affirmative, subject plus am, is or are, plus the verb in the ing form.
Good.
Can we make a sentence
Yes,
with
of course. Let's
this?
give the children some examples.
She is going swimming at the moment?
Yes, she's going swimming at the moment. Very good. In the negative?
No, I don't think that would be correct. She is going swimming. She is swimming, I think.
She is swimming.
She
Yes,
is
she's
swimming.
swimming. She's swimming at the moment. Very good. Or now. Negative. I'm not going to school right now. And interrogative. Are you going to call me?
Of course. Yeah. Are you going to call me?
Very good. Okay, so these are the forms of be going to and present continuous, ways of expressing future. Now, just a moment. Good. So let's practice, children. Let's fill in the gaps with will or will not.
Want.
Okay, or won't. Very good. So we've got something there as a model. You are late, you won't get there in time. And teacher Akshay will take the second one.
The ice cream is melting. I will put it in the freezer.
Oh, okay. What do you think? What kind of, what is it? Is on-the-spot decision, intention?
This one looks like more like an on-the-spot decision.
Very good, on-the-spot decision. Okay, so you can see the ice cream is melting. Vezi că înghețata se topește. And you say, îl pun în congelator. Pun înghețata în congelator. Iau o decizie de moment. Okay. The third one.
Perhaps Mihai will start looking for a better job.
I'm sure he will. Very good. Perhaps, probabil. But we are not sure.
Not sure.
We are not sure. Let's go to the fourth one.
I won't be able to help you tomorrow because I am busy. I will not be able to help you.
Very good. Nu voi putea, nu voi fi în stare să te ajut mâine, deoarece voi fi ocupat. Very good, teacher Akshay. I'll take the fifth one. We haven't got any milk. Nu avem lapte. I will buy some.
I will buy some.
I will buy some. The sixth one. Put on your coat or you will get cold. Puneți paltonul sau vei răci. Okay? What kind of use is this?
This one looks like sort of a
warning, something like that?
A little bit like a warning
A
that if you
warning.
don't put on your coat, you're right, you will get cold.
Mothers used to tell us.
Mother's warning.
Mămicile ne spuneau, puneți haina pe tine, da? Că să nu răcești. Ok, so this kind of use is a warning, ok? E un avertisment. The seventh one, I'm afraid I won't have time to go shopping with you next Saturday. Mă tem că nu voi avea timp să merg cu tine la cumpărături sâmbăta viitoare. Okay, very good. And the last one, teacher Akshay, if you want to tell the children.
The last one, I expect I will see Elena at the party the day after tomorrow.
Okay, but
Future
very
simple.
good. Future simple. Okay, children, let's move on to more practice.
And remember, practice makes perfect. So let's have a look at this. What does will express in each sentence? The first one, I will have some cheesecake, a decision. He's made a decision on the spot. Gabriela, what about the second one?
Okay, so don't go out, you'll catch a cold. What do you think? Is it an intention or a warning? Because mothers used to tell us, and they still do.
A warning.
So I think it's a warning. Yes, you're right. What about the third one, teacher Akshay?
You will meet a very rich and handsome man.
Good.
A prediction, obviously, you will in the future.
Good. Very good. And the fourth, stop that noise or I'll send it to your room. Stop that noise or I will send it to your room. Is that on the spot? Is that a on-the-spot decision or a threat? Are you threatening someone?
It looks like a threat.
Yes, it looks like a threat. Very good. Good. And the last one, teacher Akshay.
I will help you, or I can say I'll help you.
Of course.
Cut down the tree tomorrow. This obviously is a promise.
Okay.
So I'll help you cut down the tree tomorrow.
Very good. Thanks a lot. Let's move on. Teacher Akshay told us 5 minutes ago that practice makes perfect, and he's right. So let's do more practice. Fill in the gaps with the correct form of be going to and the verbs in brackets. And if you remember, be going to means what? What does it mean? A intenționa. Intenționează, urmează să. Okay, so let's start from the model we've got there. I'm going to buy a new car next month.
Okay.
Good. I'm going to buy. Intenționez. So I've got the money. And I think I'm definitely going to buy a new car because I have decided it.
Okay.
Good. Let's go to the second one.
Second one, we have to be a little bit careful because it looks like a question. So, when dash you tidy your room, it's very messy.
Good.
Using going to, when are you going to tidy your room? It's very messy.
Good. Very good. Let's move on to the third one. Tudor is going to play football on Saturday because, he's going to play. Is it? Is he going to play?
Well,
because
if he has hurt his legs.
so, maybe he won't be able. So Tudor isn't going to play football on Saturday because he has hurt his leg. Nu intenționează să joace fotbal sâmbătă, deoarece ce s-a întâmplat cu piciorul lui? Da, l-a lovit. Da, este lovit piciorul lui. S-a lovit la picior. Okay, Elena and Tudor. Tell us, teacher Akshay, what are they going to do?
Elena and Theodore, two people. So Elena and Theodore, are going to visit their grandparents on Sunday.
Very good. Ce vor face ei? What are they going to do? Ce vor face? Ce intenționează? Să-și viziteze bunicii duminică. Okay, let's take the fifth one.
I am going to walk to school today. Oh, I'll take the bus. So there's a catch out here.
Yes.
So I will not walk to school today. I'll take the bus. Or I won't walk to
Okay.
school today. I'll take the bus.
So, I'm not going to school today because I'll take the bus, okay? So this is her or his intention. Good? Let's go to the sixth one. You help me wash the dishes after lunch. Okay. Intenționez să mă ajut cu vasele după prânz. What do you say? What
This one.
do you think about this one?
I think it should be, are you going to help me wash the dishes after lunch?
Very good, very good. The seventh, Ioana. What is she going to do?
She's going to cook dinner for some friends tomorrow.
Tomorrow, ea va găti cina pentru prietenii ei mâine. And the last one,
And
Alina.
Alina is going to come with us. Oh, there's again a catch. She's
That's
too
a-
busy at work, so I make it negative. Alina is not going to come with us. She's too busy.
Very good, very good. Okay, let's move on. You did a great job, teacher Akshay.
Thank you.
And now,
Of course.
we've reached our final slides, and I think we have to say some words about the people who supported and gave us the opportunity to make this presentation possible. And we are also very grateful to the World Wide Web for all the resources we used and downloaded. So, thank you people from all over the world, and we will still use your resources.
Thanks a lot. See you soon.
Okay, and this is the bibliography. All the sites I made use of, and I think next time we are going to talk about
Parts of the body describing people, 6th grade and 8th grade, the past perfect and the past perfect continuous.
very good. Till then,
That should be interesting, I hope.
I hope so. I hope so.
Till then.
Till then, children, have a nice day and see you again. Bye bye.
See you soon. Bye bye.